This is a quick flip through of my altered book, which I altered to get my mojo back and to get myself back into crafting. It was in really, really poor condition, and I don't feel guilty about doing this. Usually, if I pull a book to pieces, I do feel a little bit guilty, but I don't feel guilty about this one because it was in such bad condition. What I've actually done is rescued it from the tip. This is my journey. This is the way that I've used it to get some motivation to get back crafting again. I've only used one box of craft equipment and resources. So I had some Happy Mail from some swap groups, and I just chose distress inks, a few spray acrylics that I made myself, and some cheap acrylic paints, matte medium, and some white PVA glue. I've got paint pens, Pitt pens, and a few like cheapy white pens. I haven't used any coloured pencils. I did use a few of the gelatos, but not too often in the book. And I haven't used my coloured pencils, my watercolour pencils, because I can't find them anywhere. I know that I put them away in a box, but I haven't found them. Right, here we go. Here's the flip through. So starting at the very first page, we've got a shaker window, which this is my first ever successful shaker window that I've ever made. And you can see the pieces move across. This here is a picture from the original book, and these are the front pages from the original Hunchback of Notre Dame book. It was made in 1928, but it was in really bad condition, so that's why I've altered it. All the back here is made from distress inks, spray inks, acrylic paint. I've gone round the edge with a Pitt pen, and I've used sewing pattern with some stamps on it. There's poems on here, and if you go onto my Instagram you can see the poems. The poems are all made from pages from the original book. This is a serviette stuck on, and I've just done a bit of doodling with some white paint. Every item in here is from Happy Mail, from the Happy Mail group. Made these two tags, once again from images from Happy Mail. My hands are filthy, they've got paint on them. This is just a pocket that I made in between two pages. This one's probably my least favourite page. Don't like the doodles on it, and what I'll probably do is I'll go over that and redo it. This one's silver foil tape, and then the background is once again acrylic paint and Tim Holtz distress inks. This is a piece of reinforcing that I had to put in because the book was in really bad condition, and these are some tickets. This is the original page in the book that I started. This book was originally going to be all transfers, so these are all transfers. I didn't like this page, so that's why the book got left for ages. Now I'll live with that page in the book. Double spread with a little figure on there, and another double spread. This one here, it's got some like printed vellum on the back, some pattern paper with a print on it, and two paper dolls. And this one as well. The colouring on this page is probably my favourite of all colourings. And this is mainly Tim Holtz distress ink background, and just some cheap spray inks that I've made myself with acrylic paints. This is one of the little girls that I draw, and these are just all pictures from Happy Mail. That's a plastic window which came in a piece of Happy Mail. This was the first page that I did in my motivation journey. So this was the first page that I did. I'd already done that double page spread, which I didn't like. This was the first one that I did. And once again, the background is Tim Holtz Distress Inks and some pattern paper, and I've just done some doodling on it. My white pen doesn't doodle very well. It's not a very clear white. This is a page that I used spray inks, Tim Holtz. I drew her, cut her out and then stuck her on. And this is some collage material out of a magazine. Some magazine pages that came out of Happy Mail again. I've used the white pen just to scribble on it. Some lace. This is probably my second least liked page. So I was trying to make like a flap. It was going to be a pocket, but then I like this underneath too much to actually stick the pocket over it. So I don't know, I'll probably change this in the future. I had to put some reinforcing on the page because the pages fell out. This one is probably my favourite page of all times, and this is a tag. That's the original picture out of the book, and that was still on the original page. And then this is a tag that I made, and this is one of the last tags that I made. And that's a piece out of the original book. And she's from some Happy Mail. And then this page here, this is the silver ducting tape over some found objects. And that's, once again, that's a tag. And that's just a picture that I stuck in. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with the front of the book, because I don't want to lose this lovely old cover. So I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably do some artwork around this and keep this. Do some artwork on here and keep this torn bit because I think it looks great. Thanks for watching.